Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Monica and I'm a photographer based in New York City. And in this channel we do photo walks, film reviews, and some gear talk. If you're into that, do subscribe to my channel. But hello, nice to meet you. So today I just came back from an interview and which I'm honestly really honored to do. So the question was, what would you tell your younger self as a female photographer? And I actually haven't really thought about that because I'm very kind of like present and also future type of person. It's very rare for me to like look back unless it's like my birthday or something. So yeah, I haven't really thought about it, and the answer I gave was, meet other female photographers. And the reason why I say that is because now that I'm in my 30s, I feel like I'm playing catch up, and I just kind of feel like if I had introduced myself more often to other female photographers or artists or creators, I think as a collective, I think we would be unstoppable. Maybe that is kind of the reason why we're maybe not as far off as we should be as a community, because yes, there is this underlying competition and it's almost inevitable, especially back in the day where it's like you feel like the table belongs to you and no one else can sit at your table. But I feel like nowadays I love that we're kind of changing that. We're breaking that stereotype and we're breaking that pattern of competing against each other, and we're just kind of grouping ourselves. And that's why I'm really honored to be a part of the Film Sorority Instagram. And what we do is we feature female photographers. It's actually really amazing to see all the talent that we do see every day. We have global submissions, and I'm just amazed. And I'm really grateful for Danielle and Chris. To be able to do this with them is really a joy. That's really one of the advice that I would give if you are a female photographer and you're just starting out. Don't be afraid to reach out to female photographers who you look up to, for advice or mentorship, or even to help out as like a production assistant. That's the area where I need to work on personally. And I'm just playing catch up. I feel like nowadays, I'm really trying to increase my network of female creatives, not just photographers, but also artists, painters, designers, musicians. That's kind of like the first thing that popped into my head, what advice I would have given myself, my younger self. Oh, and also I also say, because 9 out of 10 times, and this is not every woman, I feel like we always doubt ourselves because there's a man who did it before us, you know what I mean? We really need, as a collective, we need to really stop doubting ourselves and just kind of go for it. Yes, it's great to be inspired. It's great to look at inspiration images, and I personally don't do that. It's not because I'm not inspired and I'm not absolutely impressed with the work that's out there. The reason why I don't look at inspiration photos all the time, and I rarely follow really popular photographers, it's because I don't really want to cloud my judgment or my creative process. It's very different for everyone, and I just feel like if I have an idea, if I want to create something, I kind of just want to follow through with that idea from start to finish. And if I do look into similar work, I might then second guess myself. So I don't really do that all the time. Yes, planning stages, I do look at mood boards, but I pretty much stray away from whatever this mood board is. It's a great tool to look at other people's work, but to just completely tailor your whole style off of someone's work or style, I don't think that's the way to do it. One way that I did kind of practice years ago is I would look at someone's work and I would try to emulate that work and then kind of steer away from what that work is. I've been doing photography for a while, and as a hobby here and there, and I really mainly started with architecture or street photography. The focus is architecture. I actually applied the same principles that I did with taking photos of architecture. Like when you see a building, you walk around it, you find pockets that you want to shoot. I apply that same principle when I shoot portraits. And I'm sure some portrait photographers or headshot photographers do it differently. I've seen portrait photographers that are like their camera is on a tripod and their lights are already set up, and all you have to do is prop your model in the light and you just press the shutter. It's easy money, but me personally, I just don't think it's fulfilling. And also, again, I have a different style. I'm applying the things that I know from one style of photography to another. Style should come from experience, not because of like some photographer that you idolize. So yeah, this is a very kind of like chatty video because it just sparked me, that interview, that and I figured I share it with you. If you are a female photographer and you want to start, just don't be scared to start, and don't be scared to ask questions, and find your tribe, find your female tribe. I think that is really important, because I really don't think anyone can succeed by themselves. Like, that's absolutely kind of close to impossible to get to where you want to by yourself. So yeah, make sure you get your network going, and actual like genuine connection. Like, I feel like some people too, they network just to network, and it's really hard to keep that relationship if it's solely to network and you're not building a relationship with this person. I feel like that's really where like the genuine creativity comes, when you have that actual connection and you can geek out about certain things. That's all for today. It's very random, I know, but literally kind of took me by surprise, and that I actually never thought about it before. So yeah, if you have a moment, check out my Instagram. I've been posting a lot more of like pretty much whatever I want there, and also like reels. I do a lot of like scene versus film. I also do that same thing on my TikTok. And Vero, I've been posting there quite often lately. And if you're kind of like into this, or if you just want a film photography sister, do subscribe to my channel. I will pretty much answer everyone's questions, because I do find YouTube, the photography kind of world, as a community. So please don't be shy, and as always, stay cool and stay chill, and talk to you guys later. Peace.